Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something really exciting for you because we are bringing back a feline first impression. I have done one of these 7 years ago and I do still have the same treat board, but today we're going to try out a few new things. A lot of these packages have come in over the past couple days and my cats were like dying to get them open, but I wasn't letting them have them until this video. I have 4 really friendly cats down here who are excited to play. I've got one behind me if you can hear him making noise. Casper is definitely the cat that has the most energy and will play the most. I also have down here Garbage, Skipper, and Merlin, which I will introduce you to a little bit later in the video. I hope the audio is okay. My external mic doesn't work on my camera. I'm trying to be professional here and hang on. Anyway, sorry about that. My external mic isn't working with this camera and I'm still trying to get this all figured out, so hopefully the audio is okay. If it's bad, I'll just do a voiceover and you won't even hear me talking. I'm going to get into it with some of our feline first impression items. First things first, I'm gonna get you introduced to everybody so you know who we're dealing with. I have you down a little bit lower, but I wanted to introduce you to our testers for today. So first, right here, we have Garbage. He's a big beefy boy. I'll get you some close-up shots of everybody a little bit later. You've already met him in a couple of videos, but this is Merlin. He is also one of our testers for today. This is Casper. He is already playing with a hair tie. Hopefully the toys we have for him today are a little bit better. Skipper is currently in my office chilling, but I think he'll come out at some point during this episode if we have enough fun. So let's go ahead and get started and we'll jump right in with our first feline first impression. First thing that we're testing with our kitty cats today I think is adorable, especially because my cats love to find these and play with them in their normal size. They're cotton swabs. They're cotton swabs, cat safe cotton swabs. I don't think they come with catnip or anything on them, but I have a feeling the kitties are really gonna like this. They really want something in this box right now.
All right, you guys, I'm coming at you with a voiceover. I'm sure you're like, wow, good quality audio. Thank you so much. I'm really sorry. I'll get that fixed. But as you can see, Casper is obsessed with these Q-tips. He absolutely loves them. He would not let this one go, I swear to you. It's like his favorite toy ever. Merlin also really, really loves them. It just took him a little while to warm up to them. He kind of had to like poke it around for a little bit and see what was going on before he felt comfortable playing with it. I think watching Casper play with it also helped him a bit because he was like, oh, that's what I was supposed to do with it. I tried to get Garbage to play with it, but he just wasn't really having it. He really wanted lunch. Like he kept bothering me for their lunch. So as you can see, he's kind of a big cat. Yeah, we're working on that, but he really likes his lunch. So he was more concerned with that than the Q-tip. Skipper did eventually come out and hang out with us and he also really enjoyed the Q-tips. He took a little while to warm up to them as well, but Merlin kind of helped him understand what he was supposed to do.
All right. While the cats are playing with that, and they are still playing with those, you can kind of see in the background a little bit. This is our next toy. So this is supposed to be like a flying disc launcher. I don't know how well I'll be able to get it on camera, but I have a feeling that Casper will really like it. So let's go ahead and see what it's like. Comes with some of these springs. I'm not a big fan of the springs. I'm worried that they'll hurt themselves chewing on them. This is our launching mechanism. And it comes with all of these, and a charger cord. So I think, so there's the charging port right there, but I'm hoping that it already came charged. So there's like this little toggle here. So if okay, so there's no instructions. So I think what we do is you like slip this in. Now let's see what happens. That went so far, it hit my ceiling. All right, let's try this again. I'll try to do it a little bit lower. Hard to get it on camera, but they are like going after them. They're just landing all around my room. So I'm gonna try to get one that lands in the camera frame so you can see them all chasing after it.
You guys, I'm gonna save you some of the audio behind this. I think I was having more fun with this than they were. They really just did not understand what they were supposed to be doing. They would watch it and then got kind of spooked when it would fall so quickly. At one point, I really thought I was gonna get Skipper and Casper to play with it, and they like almost did. Casper kind of had a little fun with toying around the plastic part, but he just went right back to his Q-tip.
They're just generally kind of confused by it, if I'm being honest with you guys. They don't really know what's going on. My verdict is that the Q-tips massive win. As you can see, he is still playing with his over here. He still loves that. This thing might be kind of novelty for like a few minutes, but then they kind of don't understand it. Don't really recommend this.
Me again popping in here, saving you some of the crinkle noises. But if you don't have one of these crinkle tubes, I really recommend getting them. I think they're called like kickers or something. But as you can see, this is another toy that my cats absolutely love. So I would recommend getting one if you don't have one.
If you guys don't have one of these, what are you doing? This is the big thing that I want to try with you guys today. I think that's the front technically. Treat puzzle board. And I wanted to try this one because they already have experience with the treat puzzle board, that 5-in-1 treat board that I tried 7 years ago in my very first feline first impression. This time I wanted them to try something new, and I know they're all hungry because they're waiting for their lunch, so they should be relatively interactive with this. So let's go ahead and get this open and see what it's like. Ooh. Got it out. All right, so I got it all unboxed. They're already very curious about it. There are 3 difficulty levels that come with this based on the instruction, or that you can do with this. So the first difficulty mode is just as it is, and you put the treats or the food into these cups, and they have to reach in and get them. So we're gonna try it like that first, but if you want things to be a little bit more difficult, you can. The clear part does come off of that so you can wash it. It does come with these additionals to make it more difficult. So the balls you can put in there just so they can kind of play around with them while they're looking for food. But you can also place these like flaps over the top of those food holes, which they then have to figure out how to push it out of the way and get their treats. So I'm gonna put some treats in there. We're gonna keep it level 1 for them now because they're not too smart, and we're gonna see how they do, and then if they do pretty well, I'll go ahead and add the flaps on top, and we will see if we can get them even more engaged. So let's give it a shot, shall we?
They got the hang of it pretty quickly, I'm not gonna lie. Like within maybe a couple of minutes, Casper was able to pull one of the treats out. But as you can see in a little bit, I end up putting the like flaps over the top, and that's where they got really confused. I also noticed that when they would try to get the treats out of these little cups, it would fall into the center, and there were these little like side entrances, you can see my hand going in right now, that they could get it from, but they were just really kind of struggling to figure that out. I got it out for them basically. But once, oh yeah, we had a little fight there, whoopsies. Once I put the flaps on the top, it kind of went downhill. Like they were really confused about what to do with this. Garbage actually ends up like ripping one of these out and he threw it across the room. It was really funny. But they did eventually kind of understand what they were supposed to do and get the hang of it. They started to get the treats out. I had to move it around a little bit so that they kind of understood what they were supposed to do. But overall, I think it was really, really interactive for them, and it definitely made them think. Like I could see them thinking about how they were going to get the treats out and what this was and everything. So I think it worked out really well, and I would recommend this. I think it's a good one.
Alright you guys, so today we tried out 3 new cat toys, and I gotta say the cotton swabs were by far the biggest hit. Cotton swabs, they went immediately crazy for, which is really funny because like I said, they love regular cotton swabs and we keep having to like take them away because obviously they're dangerous for cats to eat. These big ones I think are much safer. I don't think they were that expensive on Amazon, so I would highly suggest, if you're interested and think they're adorable, give those Q-tips a try. The flying thing is kind of like good for a few minutes, but then they're kind of confused and don't get it. Your cat might love it, so feel free to give it a shot, but for my guys, it just wasn't really a hit. The treat board, also totally a hit. I think we'll use that every night when we give them their treats before bed. It's just a really good way for them to get some interaction, some mental stimulation in order to get their treats. I highly recommend getting some kind of treat or puzzle board for your cats if they're pretty smart and you think they can pick up on it. As you can see, we had 4 pretty dumb male cats get this one pretty quickly. So highly recommend the puzzle board as well. There's a ton of them out there. You don't have to get this one. There's a ton of them out there. I've never had one that was really bad quality. I've tried a few throughout the years. The last thing that I ordered that I can't seem to find, or it didn't come with my orders, I'll put it up on the screen. It was really just cute. It's just like a little catnip bag, but I think it said something about like catnip exorcist or something like that, which I just thought was adorable. They're still playing with it. You see, they're still playing with it. Casper's over there still playing with his Q-tip. It's been like an hour, okay? Show them your Q-tip. Anyway, if you made it through this whole video, thank you so much for sticking around. If you wouldn't mind, I'm really trying to grow this channel, so like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I would really appreciate it. Another thing that I was gonna try today, but I think I'm gonna save for a separate video, I got one of the collars with the cameras on it, and I wanna try to put it on some of my cats, but I need to figure out how it works first, and then I'll take you through it and see if it's a good purchase, if it's fun, if it's good quality, etc. That video will probably be out next just because I'm really excited to film it, but in between I might sprinkle in some sort of thrifting or just vlog, etc. Because I really want to share some of my life with you, and I really enjoy thrifting, and I love sharing knowledge that I have about thrifting or just sharing the fun. So keep an eye out for those as well. Thank you again so much if you stuck through this whole video. I really appreciate it. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful weekend. I hope your kitties have a good weekend. If you're thinking about getting a cat, this is the universe telling you, get a cat. I recommend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hugs and